Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. We want to spend some extra time here on the daily chart, talk about the structures. Bitcoin has, reached all-time high territory. However, obviously it's getting rejected there. In one of my earlier updates, I posted that the area here around 109K is likely going to be quite some strong resistance. It's not only Fibonacci resistance on the smaller time frame, which we're going to take a look at in a minute. But no, we also have structural resistance here at these previous swing highs. So we're currently at the point where I think the white scenario where we could still get a B wave pullback is kind of getting less likely. You know, it just gets too extended. And the yellow count, more direct upside extensions are getting more likely. I mean, you might recall it from the last few updates. I'm leaning towards further upside as long as support levels are holding, which we're going to take a look at in the smaller time frame. Or let's say it the other way around. On this daily chart here, we've got this line, this signal line. This would be my top signal line, yeah? Top signal, breaking below, yeah? So I need a break below that level here, 100,757, the previous swing low, really for a, from the 12th of May, for a clear signal that the B wave pullback has started. I mean, I still like that idea, don't get me wrong. I very much like the idea, but the trend is still up, and especially the further upside extensions we've seen and the corrective pullbacks at the moment, yeah, what can I say? We just go with the trend, right? It's, it's difficult. People ask me, when do I get the B wave pullback or something? I mean, it's there as a potential. I always try to explain it. It's there as a potential, but so far the market hasn't formed any 5-wave decline or break below support. So I cannot confirm that this B wave has started. I'm of course watching for it, but like I'm watching other scenarios as well. But the market has gone beyond important resistances, and it is a pretty full wave count, and it's already been a 5-wave move since we've topped there locally on the 12th of May, but the market has extended further. And then we had even a long trade signal and setup a couple of days ago. So as long as support levels are holding, specifically here on the daily chart, the 100,750 level, there is no sign that the A wave has topped. So we're going to continue to focus on higher. That level is now quite far away, of course, but that's also why on the smaller time frame I'm tracking the relevant micro support levels. Yeah, it's just always a question of how stable do you want it as a trader? Because I mean, we have a lot of micro support levels on the smaller time frames, but are you gonna be fast enough to act when the market is reaching them? Like earlier today, I had another micro support which wasn't covered here in the video because it was just another update on Discord. But again, that held now, right, after the first one broke, but this is rapid movement. So I guess for most people the larger time frame is generally more relevant. And here I can tell you that this is a key level, 100,750. Below that level for me, a top has formed, most likely, depending on the structure, but probably. And then we can watch for the B wave, or I would expect the B wave to unfold then, yeah? Because it would invalidate further direct upside extensions in this structure. So yeah, trend is still up. Trend is still up. It's incredible because the Bitcoin dominance is pushing still. The altcoins are going up as well, but not as strong. So my expectation would be that when Bitcoin starts to consolidate again at some point here, then the altcoins might catch up again, as they did here in this period between, around about the 10th of May and 16th, 17th. What I want to show you as well is a potential bearish divergence developing here on the daily chart, but this isn't really a valid divergence yet because, we don't even have a local price top. So it might easily take out that swing high. And if it does that on the daily RSI, it would further confirm the idea that we're in a third wave, because within a third wave, the momentum is so high that it typically leads to the highest reading on the RSI. So that's further confirming the idea that we could be in the yellow scenario. Yeah, direct upside extensions. Okay, let's also take a look at the smaller time frame. Thanks so much for watching the videos on this YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about joining MCO as a member, now might be a great time. You can use the link in the video description and apply the discount code right below it. You will get 50% off your first month of our gold membership, and you can explore everything we offer. It's the easiest way to test the membership, see if it's a good fit for you, and get a feel for the community, join the conversation, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in our member area. So here on the smaller time frame, the idea is still that it's either a wave 4 or a wave 2 that bottomed there. Kind of left the wave A where it is. Don't need that. We on the smaller time frame, we just focus on this here at the moment. And we want to see, can the market hold support levels? There is a layer of support levels here that is relevant, but down here you see that 100,750 level as a solid red line, the lowest red line. That's really the main level that must hold to keep uptrend going. But then we have a first micro support area. That's not so relevant. We had earlier today one of the micro support levels broke. That indicated a local top. Early warning, you could say. I think it was around 108K. And the market dipped quite strongly, but then landed in the next micro support area, which was a setup, like another 1-2 setup. And the market has since reacted to it. So it's trying it again. First attempt failed. I mean, can you imagine how many people chased this potential upside breakout with leverage? So they got kicked out, right? The short traders came in. But now it's that volatility. So the price just simply found support here in this area between 105K and 106.5K. Below the 105K level, we have this red line at 104.2K. And below that, we've got 102.1K. These are just additional support levels to watch structurally. With each of them, it becomes more and more probable, my view is, that we topped. But for now, I'm still tracking higher, because as long as we're holding these structures, yeah, specifically this swing low from Tuesday at 104,200, I don't have any top signal. Yeah, locally maybe, but because this is a 1-2-1-2 setup, this second wave 2 would get invalidated with a break below that level, and that would be a bit of a concern. And below that level, that's also a relevant one at 102,100, the next key support level. Crazy volatility at the moment. Altcoins not so interesting at the moment. I think most people are interested in Bitcoin at the moment because the alts aren't doing much. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. That should give you all the key levels. By the way, my view is unchanged. That, let me see again, which one was it? Just need to double check something here. Yeah, so Circle Wave 3 should reach at least 111K, but based on the extensions that we have, it's probably, I wouldn't be surprised that Circle Wave 3 even gets to maybe 113 or 114K. So I'll keep you updated. But don't be surprised if we get some further up and down volatility here in the range, because the sellers are strong here, all-time high territory, and they certainly want to come in as well. So here on the smallest time frames, expect some volatility. Yeah, that's the update on BTC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.